Good morning. I call this hearing to order. This is the first hearing of the Subcommittee on Tourism, Competitiveness, and Innovation. I'm glad to be here with Ranking Member Scott to work together to advance the tourism industry and create good jobs in every state, including my home state of Hawaii. This hearing will examine whether we are reaching our nation's goal of attracting 100 million international visitors annually by 2021. We will hear from key industry stakeholders and get their perspective on how the federal government can better achieve this goal. Tourism and hospitality know no ideology. This is an area where we can work together across party lines to create and keep jobs in the United States. The travel and tourism industry is a major economic driver and job creator in this country. It generates trillions of dollars in economic output, making it our top services export, and supports more than 14 million American jobs. When international travelers come to the United States, they spend an average of $4,400 on food, lodging, transportation, and entertainment, which is directly infused into local economies. I have a particular interest in this industry. It is the single largest source of private capital coming into the state of Hawaii, and 20% of our gross state product, creating the most jobs among the major economic sectors. As an island state located in the Asia-Pacific region, we are uniquely positioned to capture the growth in travel and tourism demand from the region's emerging markets. Over the past decade, international visitors to the United States have increased from 40 million to nearly 70 million. The United States holds the leading global share of international traveler spending. We are now seeing double-digit growth in the number of visitors from China and Brazil, the only two countries in America's top 10 markets that are not members of the Visa Waiver Program. However, while international arrivals are increasing, our overall share of the global market is decreasing. This market is growing due to the rise of tourism in new emerging economies, so we must be proactive to grow our leading market share. The Commerce Committee has a history of taking action to strengthen our competitiveness in the global travel marketplace. Although we've seen big gains in international visitation in the last 5 years, we've got to continue to look for additional ways to increase market share. Today, we will focus on 3 critical areas to maintain America's competitiveness in travel and tourism. The first is how the United States engages in travel promotion. Prior to the establishment of Brand USA, the United States lacked a coordinated international promotion strategy. We need to creatively and effectively market the United States as a premier travel destination. Individual U.S. destinations also market to international visitors, but understanding how their efforts coordinate with and complement national efforts is key to doing this well. The second issue is accessibility. In the past, international visitors have experienced long wait times at our ports of entry, which did not create a feeling of welcome. A recent U.S. travel survey showed that international travelers are less likely to come back because of the long lines and wait times. More than 40% of international travelers that visited said they would recommend avoiding a trip to the United States because of the entry process. This is costing our economy billions of dollars. Customs and Border Protection has tried to reduce wait times by establishing the Global Entry Program to expedite the processing of low-risk travelers and working with the private sector to implement the Model Ports Program. We have also had challenges with meeting the visa demand, especially in high-demand countries such as China and Brazil. The State Department has made significant progress in reducing the visa interview wait times by adding consular offices and implementing a pilot program to waive interviews for low-risk applicants. However, as demand rises, we'll need to come up with innovative methods to maintain low wait times that are competitive with other countries. While CBP and the State Department have made some improvements, we need to be looking at how we can further streamline the processes, such as by expanding trusted traveler programs and leveraging new technologies to increase efficiency. Lastly, the subcommittee will focus on how we can provide a unique visitor experience to attract new visitors and encourage repeat visits. We can achieve this by becoming more customer-focused in how we deliver federal services. We also must help small businesses to grow and provide high-quality products and services. As we work to address these areas, a critical component will be public-private partnerships. The Travel and Tourism Advisory Board and Brand USA are examples of effective partnerships between the sectors to coordinate efforts and advance travel and tourism policy. But we must continue to build on these successes and find ways to increase collaboration to address barriers to travel and in the tourism industry. I look forward to hearing from the witnesses on how we can continue working together to grow our travel and tourism industry. I want to thank you all for being here today.